Should have won. I mean, we stuck around there. We was competing on both sides of the floor. Just sometimes the basketball doesn't bounce your way. But one thing I could take from this game is just how resilient we are. And, it's a lot of improvements and encouraging points that could take from this game. I'm not gonna hang my head low. I know it's a long season and. We got a lot of things to work on, but I think the things that we have to work on are all positive things. And, UConn's a great team. And, they're ranked top 10 for a reason. So I think it's definitely frustrating not to win a game, but just go back to practice and get ready for Georgia.
You guys worked really hard to get the lead back down at halftime, and then they came out in the second half and were just hitting their threes. What happened second half defensively there at the beginning of the half to get that big burst with those threes?
I think just miscommunications, and then they had a lot of actions where they slipped out flares, and there was just a lot of off-ball movement, and they was able to get some open shots. They also hit some contested threes, and they came out the second half, just spraying from the perimeter. I think from the first half, they were 4 for 16, not shooting the ball really well. And we kind of just emphasized that, and they came out in the second half on fire.
How much did their length really bother you? They're such a long team, a lot of long guys. How much did that bother you guys offensively in the second half? Especially?
They're definitely for sure a lengthy team, and they're physical. I think one thing they do a good job is crashing the boards on offensively and defensively. So I think that's what was killing us rather so than their length. They was able to get the boards, the long rebounds, and that led to the second chance points.
You guys cut it to 65-60. They went on a big run. You guys missed 14 and 16 shots in that stretch.
Yeah.
It looked like there were maybe some tired legs. Did you guys get a little tired?
Not that I've seen. I know those are shots that we're capable of making, and we're going to make them. Obviously, they were all open and great shots, so we'll take that all the time. I don't want to make that as an excuse of tired legs. I think just going forward, we know what to expect, and we've been in situations like this, so it's only going to make us better. And the ball is always not going to go into the basket at all times. That's just how the way basketball goes, and you just got to bounce back and not always hold your head low, but hold it high in terms of learning what you could learn from the mistakes that you made this game, and then come back in Atlanta and just improve on that.
You guys have 9 games in. You got a little break now. How would you evaluate kind of where you guys are at this stage, and what are some of the things you guys need to improve on the next 10 days? I
say evaluation right now. I think we're in a pretty good spot. We had a lot of people talk about our tough non-conference schedule, and it's pretty evident. But I think we have a really good basketball team here. From the starters all the way to the bench, we have everyone that contributes in so many different ways. So I think we're in a really good spot. In terms of improvement, what we have to improve on, I just think the little things, just talking on the defensive end and taking care of turnovers and just getting into our transition offense. I think that's what's going to make us take the next step. But there's so much potential with this team, and there's only positives you can look from.
RJ, to go off of that, you mentioned obviously UConn being a team ranked as high as they are, obviously defending champions. What do you think, this team having some of the new personnel, what do you think? How close do you think you are to, kind of get into the echelon of a team like a UConn, kind of doing the things that they do?
I think we're right there. I don't think we're too far off. Like I said, I think it's just the little things, but I'm really confident in this team, and I can only see positives from this. I know, like you said, we have a lot of newcomers, but what they bring to the table is something that we've been missing, and so I think we're not too far off. We just got to tighten up the screws a little bit and be disciplined.
So you feel like this will hopefully help y'all make a run in March, just having this experience?
Yeah, I think it's always great to have these type of games and these type of environments because it kind of prepares you for what March Madness is going to look like. And I just feel like any time UNC steps onto the floor, it is like a March Madness environment. So hopefully we just stay focused and stay in the present moment and not look too far ahead and just take it one game at a time, and then we'll be right there in March.
I know shots are going to go in and not go in sometimes, RJ, but did you like the fight? Is that one of the things that you leave out of here sort of feeling good about?
Mm-hmm. I love the fight. It just shows that when we hit adversity, we're gonna get up and overcome it in somehow, some way. That's one thing about this team. We're resilient, and it's gonna take a lot for us to go down. And you could see the fight there. Even when it was a 12-point game or whatever, we was down. We was able to just kind of chip away each possession by possession and just bring it down to single digits. So I love the fight from this team. I know that's one thing that we're gonna bring each and every day. And like you said, shots are not gonna fall, but one thing you can control is playing hard, and that's one thing I can rely on this team for.
Did it feel a little bit like an Elite Eight game out there for a while?
A little bit, I think, in between the first half and the second half, and then just kind of just up and down game, and a lot of physicality, a lot of just high energy from both teams. Talking trash, and so that could just speak of the the Elite Eight kind of matchup. Yeah,
Crowd kind of made it sound like that.
Yeah, 100%. I think anytime Carolina Blue steps into the Garden, it's going to be that environment.
Did you get hit in the face?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I got hit in the face and the mouth. So yeah.
What do you think is the key in these next? You mentioned the 11 days that you guys are off. What is kind of the keys to kind of being able to regroup, take the rest, and then also gearing up and game planning for Kentucky?
I think just take care of our bodies, and we had a long couple of days back to backs and really no breaks. So just kind of just mentally and physically recover, get right.
Is going to the podium right now.
Get right for your body for this upcoming next 11, 12 days. But at the same time, just each and every day prepare for what's coming, and we got to just finish up the rest of this game strong right before break.
That moment in the game where you come off the screen from Jalen, you hit the three-pointer, next possession, grab the steal, lay it up. What's going through your head? What are you? I mean, it looked like you were talking to someone. What were you saying?
Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to get myself going and just feed into the crowd energy. I think those are two key turning points of the three from the top of the key and then the steal with the layup. So I was just talking to myself and just building my energy up and just trying to get the team back into the game and just chip away.
How do you
It was fun,
compare-
RJ.
Appreciate it.
We'll
Yep.
see you back home.
How do you compare the way the team played today versus the way you guys played against FAU? There were a lot of similarities, I thought, with the late game comeback, the implementation of the press, but
I mean, I think it just shows about our fight. Even when we're down, we're just gonna continue to get up and not go down so easily. I think this team has a lot of resiliency and a lot of fight in them, and that speaks from the FSU game and even today. We had a large deficit to overcome and to come back from, and we was just taking it possession by possession. And I think one thing the coaches and ourselves do a good job of is just remain our composure and not getting too rattled in games like this when we're trying to make a comeback.
what were
You
you
guys-
guys